The views expressed in this podcast, Champ and Tramp, belong to the host and guest, not the Champ and Tramp podcast itself. It's intended for entertainment information, so please use discretion. We're not responsible for any outcomes resulting from the content discussed.
Roger, I think it's time you hopped on the juice with me.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I'm on the juice now, brother. Check this out. Carnivor Protein Hydration. This is a juice-like lactose-free protein with key electrolytes for hydrating.
No way, bro. Let me see that.
Oh yeah, this lactose-free protein gives 3 times more electrolytes than the leading sports drink, making it perfect to fuel muscles for optimum performance and recovery.
Looks like I'm jumping on the juice, brother.
That a boy. Let's get juiced up with Carnivor Protein Hydration.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. Whenever tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the champ and the tramp, let the bomb blast.
What's up, pal?
Oh, did
Palashevsky?
you get that package from our guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No packages.
No package. No package-o. I'm fucking old.
You are old.
No, I've shit's falling apart, buddy. So, I think I told you this. I tell you this yesterday. I had to go for the second part of it, but we go to the same dentist. I had to get a dental.
They chopped it off the second part as they missed the hole.
You can always count on you for some gay humor. No, I had to get a titanium dental implant yesterday.
Oh yeah, you got some.
I got fucking metal in my mouth now.
Yeah.
So what happened? We go to the same dentist, obviously.
Yeah.
Good dude, always takes care of me. I normally do the every 6 months. This guy yesterday was trying to tell me go every 4.
Who?
The specialist. I'm not going every 4.
He wants some fucking.
I got good teeth, but he's like, yeah, really you should go every 4. I'm like, I'm not going every 4. You're lucky I get there every 6. But anyway, maybe a year and a half ago, always had, really pretty much minimal issues with my teeth. But our guy, we say his first name, Chris, said to me, there's this little spot showing up on a root canaled crowned molar in the back, showing up like down on the bottom of the root. Well, there is no root because it's been root canaled, down on the bottom where the root would have been. It's just a little black spot. He's like, we're going to keep an eye on it. Oh, by the way, there was another mark in there. I'm like, what's that? He's like, oh, that's a piece of a file. I said, well, that's not supposed to be in there. I guess sometimes the file that they ream out your tooth with break off, and I got a little piece in one of mine. I don't know if it was the one they pulled. I think it is the one they pulled out. But anyway, an abscess, which is like rare to happen. If it's root canal, it's pretty rare you get an abscess, right? It was root canal and crown, so it was a bunch of money in that tooth already. I don't know what a root canal cost, or insurance covered it or covered most of it probably, but probably already had $5,000 in the tooth, $6,000 in the tooth, or something like that. I'm guessing here. I don't know, thousands. And he's like, you got an abscess. You really got to go see a specialist at some point. Probably get by for a little bit because it's not really bad. But so the next time I went 6 months later, it was pretty much the same size, but maybe slightly bigger. They're like, really got to go see a specialist. So I go see the specialist. He's like, yeah, we got to put a titanium implant in there. That's the right way to do it. Like he could build a bridge. Like a bridge is just basically your other tooth next to it supports that one. Yeah. But he's like, they always break. It's like the right way to do it. So I'm like, all right, what's that cost? I'm like, oh, anywhere between like $5,000, $6,000.
$5,000?
Yeah. Right. So I'm like, I already took care of this tooth once. Now I got to do it again. It's just annoying. I just look at it like, so I'm almost like fucking yank it out and fuck it. I could have just left it and see what happens, and maybe I'll die in the next 5 years and no big deal. But Chris kept saying every time I would go in, dude, you got good teeth. Like, don't fuck around. Just go for it. You got good teeth. You made it 50 years. You'll get another 50 years if I live that long. So I'm like, all right. So I go see this guy. He's a really nice guy. Not timely at all. You definitely want to call ahead if you go see this guy. But super nice guy. Definitely knows his shit. So I went to see him, I don't know, back in April, I think. April. And he yanked that tooth. It was a pain in the ass, bro. He's like, I swear, he was like prying on my jaw to get this thing to pop out. Finally did. It came out in 4 pieces. But anyway, gets this thing out. They pack your bone, because there's a hole in your bone now where your tooth was. They pack it full of like cadaver, like minced up. It's almost like dust, bone dust from
Cadaver?
from
What
a
is that?
cadaver.
Like chocolate?
Dead
Cadaver?
cadaver? Did I say cadaver? What am I saying?
Godiva. You said Godiva, like
No,
Godiva
I didn't.
chocolate.
I said cadaver.
He did.
I said cadaver. I didn't say G. You said C. Anyway.
You said it wrong either way.
Okay. All right. So,
Godiva chocolate.
all right. So they packed it full of cadaver. Do I have that right?
Correct.
Cadaver.
Like dead what?
Bone,
Dead.
like minced up. So it becomes like it becomes part of your jaw, basically. So it seals that up. But it takes, fucking 3-4 months for that to happen. So I go back yesterday. And he's like, all right, we're going to do the implant today. So I get there at 5. Guess what time I left there?
What time?
Almost 10 o'clock.
Wait, 5 in the morning?
No, 5 at night.
Oh,
But
it's today.
they were yesterday.
Yesterday, right.
Yeah. So,
Wait, 5 hour?
yeah, well, I was
fucking
waiting.
ordeal?
I was waiting in the waiting room for a while. Again, super nice guy, super apologetic that he was
Yeah, I won't go to him.
running late. No, super nice guy. But anyway, he does it. So I got a dental implant now. Now I still got to go back to the original dentist and get a crown fitted for this thing.
So that's cost $5 fucking grand.
Oh, just what I've done so far is like
Bro,
$500.
take the fucking tooth out.
I know. That's what I said.
Honestly, did you hear about root canals? They're no good to have.
I know, bro. Just more.
But now you got yours out. You took it out.
that
That's
one.
probably
I
good,
think
right?
I think that's the only one I have. So
'Cause
yeah.
I have one.
Yeah,
That
I
should
think that
probably-
was the one.
that
I have some fillings, but I think that was the only root canal I
Yeah,
have. I
root
think.
canal
Yeah.
they say is no good. Which, I don't know. I forget which side my root canal is on, but
And now tomorrow, you know my back issue history, right? You've had some back issues too. We deal with the same place a lot to get some relief, right? And for the injections, it's not an epidural. What is it? You've had the same. I call it a facet joint injection.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
don't know
what
if
you
that's
call
the
it,
right
yeah.
term, but anyway, it's not lidocaine and cortisone. It's something different. I put it in my phone.
it's more like a nerve block, right? Kind of.
Yes, yeah. Longer lasting, and they don't go directly into your herniated disc, which
Right.
I've had done a million times, never help. They kind of treat the area around it, like your facet joints, I guess is what it's called. And the first time I ever had it done, dude, oh my God, I felt like I was fucking 25 years old again. Every time after that, it seemed to be a little less and less and less. Well, you can only do it 4 times. Your insurance covers it like 4 times, I think, maybe 5. And then, which bought me a couple years, right? And then they want you to get an ablation done, right? Which is a nerve burn. Basically,
Yeah,
they
right.
cut, make a little micro incision. They go in there and they burn the nerves and essentially kill them. So you're not getting that pain sensation. Well, I just had that done, 3-4 months ago?
Yeah.
And it didn't seem to work. So I go back tomorrow to get another injection. Hopefully that works. I'm not like
What number of injection is this?
total,
Yeah.
5 or 6 probably,
You said you can only do 3 or 4.
a year.
A
Per
year. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, it's kind of like an epidural. You can only do a certain amount a year.
I think it's tough on your liver or some shit like that. I don't know. But anyway.
This one?
I don't know. It's tough on something, or maybe it's insurance reasons. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. But regardless, so hopefully I get a little relief because I've definitely been becoming a fat bastard lately. Like I get out of work, and I'm like, and I do go to the gym barely, but I lift like fucking a bitch because I'm just in pain. I wouldn't say pain, although it is pain. It's just fucking crazy discomfort, annoying. You know what I mean? It's like you're never comfortable. Sleeping, you're not comfortable. Walking, you're not. Standing's the worst. Like standing is the worst.
I still, even though my back is much better, but if I stand around in one single spot, especially if I was walking a lot and then we stop,
Yep.
I'm like, oh man, I
cannot
gotta
stand.
move. You see me, I'm always moving because if I stop, I hurt.
Exactly. Same. My back locks up. It gets super tight, and then you'll see me like lean on something,
Yeah.
or I'm always on my
Bending,
good leg.
I'm like stretching. I'm stretching to make it go away.
yeah.
Yeah. Just
I don't know. Some days I feel great, bro. Not lately, but some days I feel like fucking like I'm 30 again, and then sometimes I feel like a fucking true 50-year-old, and it's annoying because I want to be active. I don't want to be a fat piece of shit. You know what I mean? I want to work out, but and again, I'm not in pain. It's not like I'm lifting weights like you know what I mean? I'm not but it's this nagging, constant fucking annoyance. So hopefully I get some relief tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not doing another surgery. I keep saying that because I went to a guy. God, this has to be like 8 years ago now.
But what is your issue? Is it a herniated disc? Is it stenosis?
I believe what's troubling me more now than the herniations, although herniations tend to get worse, right, as you get older, right? I think it's arthritis in my low back. I think that's really...
That should be That's what the nerve.
That's what they're
should work-
treating.
should work.
Yeah, and that seems to help. Yeah, so that's why I don't care about them injecting the actual herniation. That is what it is. I've had so many epidurals, and over the years, and never has it. As a matter of
I've
fact,
had some that
usually it
definitely
makes it worse. Usually,
honestly, I've had them a lot throughout my career, and then before my last back surgery, I got a couple and it didn't work.
well, you think about it, right? You have a bulging disc, usually on one side or the other.
Well, my thing wasn't a bulging disc.
No,
Well, I guess it was. But it's more stenosis,
what is stenosis exactly?
Like stenosis, your nerves run your vertebrae, your nerves run down
Through the center,
side,
yep.
not like the sides of the vertebrae.
Oh, I thought they ran through the center. No,
I think down the sides, and like it has a hole here. Stenosis is when that hole gets really small.
Okay.
And then it starts aggravating that nerve.
Well, maybe I have that because I remember them saying one time because I called my sister and she's like, "Oh, I have that too."
Like stenosis,
developmentally narrowed spinal canals. What,
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
stenosis?
that's stenosis.
That's
It's like-
stenosis. Yeah.
You feel good when they call it shopping cart syndrome. If you're
Yes,
bent over a little
yes.
bit, and you could walk like that all day.
Yeah.
That's stenosis.
Okay. Then I have stenosis
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But it's just annoying because like when they, I know it's treatable because I've treated it before, bro, and I felt like I could fucking sprint and I felt like I could lift 400 pounds and and then I know, but I got to get back to that. So it's like if they treated it once, why can't they fucking treat it every time?
Yeah,
I guess
but
it's
if you're
just
putting a
finding the
Band-Aid
right.
on it, but you're putting a Band-Aid on it,
Right.
So like a Band-Aid's not fixing the problem.
I
It's
agree,
just,
but fixing the problem would be the last doctor that I went to see. I haven't had any major surgeries. I've only had disectomies. I had my first disectomy, which fucking gave me my gimp
that's
leg.
crazy.
I should sue those motherfuckers. I have a gimp leg. For anybody that doesn't know, I have no interior calf on my left leg because they severed a nerve or some nerves. My first surgery that I ever had back when I was 21. Anyway, and then I had another disectomy done maybe 15 years ago. Same thing, L4, L5, S1. And they did I don't know what this is. You know what a decompression is? They did a S1 decompression. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what that is. Mm-hmm. But then I did a nerve study. Or they fucking, bro, I swear they fucking,
all that stuff, yeah.
they stuck, I swear, a needle in the bottom, a nail in the bottom of my foot. And they stick up all these probes to all these things. Bro, the one they put in the bottom of my foot, I swear it went through my whole foot. It's the only one that hurt. They stick all these probes in your legs and they test nerve conductivity between it.
Yeah, I had all that done. I don't know why they even do that.
I don't know. They were trying to figure out what's wrong with
it. Took forever. I mean, they did it.
Dude, I was sweating. I had sweat coming on me. I'm pretty good with pain.
What the hell? What's the point of that?
But when they went to the bottom of my foot, the guy's like, "Listen, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna suck." You know what I mean? They did it on my left foot, didn't even feel it because I got fucking very little sensation. Did it on my right foot, bro, sweating, like sweat dripping in my eyes. Anyway, so I'm fucking shot, buddy. So hopefully tomorrow, be back to normal. Be back grinding hard in the gym. Maybe even back in the MMA. I mean, back in the BJJ gym.
Let's go.
Busy over there? How's it going?
It's going good, man. It's going good. We're busy. Kids are.
How's our guy Johnny doing?
Johnny, man, he's getting pulled
animal,
in every
bro.
direction.
Is he?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he wants to do?
I don't think he does what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He has a lot of opportunities. So, but he's in a movie with Adam Sandler.
He hit me up. Yeah.
And
I like that kid.
yeah, he's a great kid, man.
Yes.
Great kid.
He's got a lot of potential.
He does.
He's a specimen. He's a hard worker.
Yeah,
He's an athlete.
Pretty coachable.
Yeah.
And super nice kid. Super nice family.
Humble as shit. Good looking kid.
Yeah.
Jacked. Here we go. I know you're gonna say something gay, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, to be that at that young age and be humble that's admirable. You know what I mean?
Admirable.
I don't think I wasn't that humble, and I wasn't as jacked as him at that age, and I was probably a little.
You're a little bit taller, though.
Full of piss and venom. Why is he short? I don't think he's short. Is he?
Almost 6 foot.
Yeah, that's not that short. It's not short at all.
He's almost 6 foot. I'm joking.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's getting. I think he wants to make money and he wants to go to the avenue that's going to give him the best future. And you can't blame him there. But
yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. If you have these opportunities, a lot of kids don't have these opportunities.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you want to get in the cage, you got to get in the gym all the time.
Yep, for sure. But I don't think that I wouldn't. Do you? I'm sure he's come to you because he obviously trains under you. He looks up to you. Is he looking for encouragement to do that from you? Because I wouldn't encourage him to do that. Would you?
I never encourage anybody to do that.
No, fuck no.
No one told me to fight.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You just wanted to do it.
Yeah. People were telling me. People actually. I mean, think about it. When I got into MMA, it was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
It still wasn't what it was today. But I had people trying to tell me like not to fight.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So.
I remember before your Tyson fight, before your first fight, there was rumblings about you and Tom's River. I remember hearing the name Frankie Edgar before you even were fighting in the UFC, just because you had that, you know, you were known as a kid that scrapped in the street. Yeah. You were known as a kid that took some amateur fights and stuff. So I knew your name before you even fought Tyson. I wasn't at that fight, I don't think. Was I at the Tyson fight?
No.
I was at the redhead.
Yeah, the second fight. Bocek.
Bocek. I was at the Bocek fight. Yeah, I sat right behind his mother.
Ah, shit.
Literally right behind his mother.
That's funny.
Yep.
He was tough. He was big, bro.
Yep.
He was big as hell. I remember him the night before cutting weight. He was cutting weight. He looked like emaciated, and I just got back from sushi.
Wait, but I was there at sushi. I didn't know you that well, and I was a little nervous. I was like, I don't want to bother him. He's eating. But you said, what's up? You're like, oh, what's up? Tom's over in the house or something like that. But see, Bocek, I don't remember. Obviously, I wasn't in the fucking cage staring the guy down. I don't remember him looking big. I remember Tyson looking huge. I remember Sean Shirk looking fucking huge.
He was big, bro.
Really?
Bocek was pretty big, yeah.
Tall. Sean Shirk wasn't tall, but he was just...
Yeah, Sean Shirk was just...
Tyson had fucking legs like this.
Yeah.
Who, of all the guys you ever fought, who was like... Who... I don't want to say biggest and hit hardest, because they don't always go hand in hand, but who was the hardest striker you ever fought?
I mean, puncher?
Yeah.
Would probably be Gray. Puncher, you know?
Yep.
I mean, Mendez probably hit pretty hard, but he didn't really touch me. Obviously, a kick. I mean, Aldo kicked hard.
Yeah, for sure. You checked
actually,
all
Mendez kicked fucking hard, bro.
Really?
Yes. He might be up there with the hardest, actually.
No shit.
Yeah. And he got me one, boom, and I went, bah, 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 and I threw. You have to counter right away. Right. They know they fucking hurt you. Right. So he got me, boom. I'm like, da, 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 bang. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, he can crack. And then, but the hardest. I mean, I don't know. The fucking taking knees, never good. But the first up kick by Benson Henderson, that one sucked.
How many times have you been hit? I know it's definitely more than once. And you literally don't remember like that round. You don't remember for a couple minutes of that fight or whatever.
Both Maynard fights.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
that up kick?
And the up kick from that, and then in training several times.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing in the Aldo fight?
No. Never rocked me. Yep. But like in training, I remember like a couple times I got rocked and never put down, but rocked. You know, I would keep fighting. Mark wouldn't even know I got hit sometimes. I'm like, Mark, I'm rocked. I'm a little out of it. He's like, really? What the hell? You know, he didn't know. Yeah. But this is like, I guess when you get hit, like you ask the same questions over and over. You don't remember. Yeah. It's like, Mark, how'd I get hit? Yeah. How'd I get hit? I said it like 5 times. Mark's like, bro. Yeah. Well, you know, and after a while, now he's been around a lot of people like that, so he's normal with it. He's used to that. But back then, he's like,
sparring has to be different, though. You know these guys, unless you bring them in from out of town. Even when you do that, obviously you have a good rapport with them. But do you say, listen, I'm a little rock, give me a second, or do you fucking bite down in your mouthpiece and just?
Oh, you don't say nothing.
You don't say nothing.
No. Keep fighting. It's like, I mean, unless I got rocked and I'm like fell down. One time I got hit with a head kick in training, and I got put. That's the only time in training I ever got put down.
Really?
It was with a head kick.
No shit.
You know, and then he stopped. He didn't keep going. You know what I mean?
Well, Corey got you with that famous knee too.
Oh yeah, but that didn't rock me. It just cut me. But yeah. I remember being in boxing some guy, and he cracked me. Dude, probably the first round, rocked him good. And boxing's different. Boxing gym's different. You get rocked in a boxing gym, they're trying to take you out. They're trying to get you out of there. That's what they do. And so you got to fake the funk, you know. So I sparred 4 more rounds after that, and I got out, and then Chris went in to spar someone next, and I'm like, I can't see them. I can't see them, Mark. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, they're blurry, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I was fucked up, and I drove home.
So does Mark make up an excuse and be like, all right, listen, Frankie's.
No, I
gotta
was
grab
done. I
some-
was done.
Oh, you were
I
done.
was done
Okay.
sparring.
Okay.
I
didn't know if you were going back. Okay.
No, I was done sparring.
Okay.
And then and then I drove home, and I just know I've had many concussions. I had several concussions even before I ever fought. So I'm driving home. I'm like, I fucking had to pull over. I threw up. I'm like, oh, I got a concussion.
You puke easy though. You're an easy
No,
puker.
but this is definitely
Yeah.
definitely a concussion for sure.
Has any of that? I mean, dude, you fought so many years. Has any of that ever been just normal shit? Like you didn't. It's 3 p.m. You're sparring. You didn't eat anything all day. Is that? I mean, could that be like get lightheaded from that?
No.
Never. Okay.
No, when I get rocked. When I get rocked, you know.
Yeah.
One time was Jeff Curran. I don't know if he was a Bellator champ, I think, at one time. I brought him in, so I'm sparring him, Perez, and Ligori, 6 rounds, back to back. I'm sparring him. He hits me with a knee. No, Mark didn't even know he hit with the knee. I kept fighting. It didn't look like I hit with a knee. It didn't look like I was rocked, but I was fucking rocked.
Really?
All right. I remember Mark going, "You have one more round." I'm like, "One more round?" I didn't remember doing the fucking rounds with Ligori. 2 rounds. I don't remember doing 2 rounds with Ligori. So yeah.
That's crazy to me.
And I remember going in the bathroom, cause I was like, yo, you get fucked up when you get rocked.
Yeah.
Your head starts thinking crazy stuff. And this is 2017, 16. I've been in the UFC for a while at this point. And I'm like, I remember thinking to myself, like, I don't know why. I was like, man, do I have to go back to plumbing? I think, dude, I gotta get another job. What the fuck am I doing? I was like, whoa, for real. I was like depressed for like that whole night.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now, that was because your mind was fucking with you, or you were like...
Both. I don't know. I think my mind was messing
Or you were
with me.
like literally thinking it through, like, man, I got really rocked on that. Maybe this isn't for me.
I was just like thinking, like, damn, man, I'm not. I don't know. I was hard on myself. Even like I look good, I'd still be hard on myself.
Yeah, you're an animal.
But yeah, I remember like saying, like, damn, I gotta go back to plumbing.
You want to talk about Ben Askren for a minute?
Yeah, man.
I'm glad to see he's doing well. Although he did get home, but then he went back. But now he's doing better again, right?
Yeah.
Saw him on the bike.
Yeah, he one of his updates. This is while before he had the hiccup, and he's like, yeah, look at me, I'm doing stuff. He's like something to paradox effect or some paradox, whatever, something talking about like I'm gonna be somewhere different a month from now. He's like, as long as I do some work, I'll be somewhere different.
Giant scar across his chest.
And he's like, if I can do it. You think he's out there motivating people,
he's
bro?
Super positive.
It's just such an amazing.
Even like the day he woke
I'll be
up.
honest, I don't think I could do that, man. I don't think I could do that.
Well, being, obviously, a lot of people are going to give him a hard time about his UFC career, but as a wrestler, I mean, you don't get any.
No, you can't. Don't say shit about his UFC career.
I would never.
He fucking, even though it was kind of crazy, he beat Robbie Lawler. He beat Robbie Lawler.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
The ref beat Robbie.
Well, whatever though.
Anyway,
but he was in there with him.
He was in there with
him.
him. But I wouldn't say that because if you make it the UFC, even if you got
he
one
was
fight,
one FC champ too.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
But
And
as a
Bellator
wrestler, bro, the guy was,
he
as
was
legit
amazing,
as
bro.
an athlete without a doubt. And here he is, probably will never get back to that, and he's being uber super. Just think about like retirement for you, how tough it was to be like, okay, maybe this isn't for me anymore, and how that fucked with your head for a bit. Here's a guy that. Nothing he did, right? So what was it? A staph infection that he left untreated?
I really don't know.
That traveled to his lungs, right?
Somewhat. That's kind of what we got.
Yeah. Staph is nasty, bro. You see they're saying Islam has staph on his leg now? Isn't that fight Saturday?
No.
Makhachev?
Islam? No. Islam isn't fighting until November.
Oh, okay. So then I saw. Yeah. Who's fighting this weekend?
I don't know. Is August? Is this weekend?
I just saw today someone saying
I think it's not. I think it's August 15th.
he has staph on his leg, which I guess if he's not fighting till November, he's fucking more than fine. It doesn't matter, but yeah. So if you have staph, like if somebody has staph and it's just the beginning, and I've seen dudes fight in the UFC with staph. What's his name?
Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee, dude. It was clearly staph, and they still let him fight. I don't know how. It wasn't open staph though. It was.
What do you mean open? What's open?
Well, doesn't staph typically, doesn't it open in the center? Doesn't it burst?
I mean,
and then
it can.
around
It
it, you
can,
get
yes, it
a
can.
giant ring around it. And
Not a ring. It's just like an abscess.
an abscess.
An
But
abscess happens,
I would think that is, especially on the mats, that is super, super like contagious.
Probably. I mean, but
So if you see somebody
I
walk
honestly,
in your
I think
gym,
if I fought someone with staph, I don't think I'll get it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? As long as I shower
think
after
that about
or something
every-
like that.
you think that
no,
about
no.
everything,
Listen, I went through a phase of staph in 2009 to about 2011, and I got staph maybe 15 fucking times.
You never left it untreated though. You always got it treated.
Yeah. Well,
Antibodies?
most of the time I had to get it cut out,
Okay. Wow.
lanced out,
Yeah.
right? One time I didn't was in my not one time, a couple times, but it was in my kneecap, so I was able to push it out.
Oh, really?
Because there was enough skin on there, so I was able. And I was disgusted. I was in the shower. And I'm like, ugh. I'm like, holy shit! It all came out. Like, wow.
Just ooze, gross
Just
shit.
oozed out,
Ugh.
and it wasn't bad because it was in my knee. But usually it's like it was in my thighs or in my forearm, and then they would have to slice it and pack it with stuff. But I've also had it in my bursa sac, in my bursa, in my elbow, and there they can't drain. That just has to go away. And I remember I had that when I fought Pedro Munoz. My elbow was huge, red.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, and I was a mess, bro. I got it. Like, it happened like the week before, and I remember I go in there, and I literally was getting treatment, leading up to the whole fight. And I went to a doctor to get a cortisone shot. And the doctor's like, if there's staph in there, he's like, I can't let you fight. I said, well, then don't fucking touch it. Don't touch it.
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst case I ever saw.
Actually, when I fought BJ Penn, I had staph in my leg.
Really?
First time.
So it's super common then.
Yeah.
My son's had it a couple times. It's got to be from the
Listen,
match.
staph.
Had it on his nose.
Anytime you have anytime you have a cut in your hand,
Yeah.
there's staph in there. It just depends what kind and how bad it gets.
Right.
Like staph is on every cut.
Right.
For the most part.
Right. Yep.
But I don't know what it
Sweat
was.
and
Why I
bacteria,
went
no
from
matter-
literally 2009 to 2011. Ricardo ended up in the hospital. I think Dante may have. Like, it was just running through our team, and then it just went away. And honestly, I swear, I was using antibacterial soap back then a lot, and I stopped using it. And I don't know if that had to do with anything, but
Stop getting it.
yeah, because you have good bacteria on your skin that you don't want to get rid of. The antibacteria gets rid of everything.
Right. Not to switch subjects, we'll go back to Ben Askren, but Kevin Randleman, rest his soul, had the worst case I've ever seen. But again, those are guys that leave it untreated, right?
Yeah,
and
I
it's
think
literally
so.
a gaping wound before they even go address it.
I'm not that guy, bro. I get a little bump. I'm like, ooh, what's that? You know what I mean? I'm
But yeah, so I don't know. From what I remember hearing, he got a staph infection that got into his blood, which traveled to his lungs, which caused.
I guess. I honestly, I have no idea how that would work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how would it affect why would the blood get in affect your lungs? I would see it affect something else. Your heart, maybe.
Yeah.
How would it affect your lungs?
I don't know. We need a medical team in here to explain
that's
that.
crazy. You hear him talk.
Double lung transplant.
And it's one of the most expensive transplants too. And
What-
I heard this too.
What's his name? Donated like 300,000 or something, right?
Jake
Logan,
Paul?
Jake.
That's what they're saying. But then I seen Ben posted something, said, "Hey, if there's any celebrities out there saying they paid for my whole my whole surgery, it's a lie."
Oh, he did say that.
Yeah, he said it's a lie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So no one paid for his whole treatment. But I guess some people. I mean, there are GoFundMe's and stuff like that. But I heard he's fucking like auctioning off some of his memorabilia.
But listen, if you're knocking on death's door the way he was,
That's what he said, man. That's what
He literally
people are
was.
like, how do you feel?
would you give a fuck if you walked out of there $1 million in debt as long as you're alive?
Yeah,
You know what I
especially
mean?
with kids, man.
Yeah.
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 That's what he's saying. He's like, I think he's saying, like, my wife's asking me, like, how do I, how do I feel about this? Like, I'm alive. He's like, that's all I think about.
And
I'm
he's
alive.
super positive,
Yeah.
man. I got a newfound respect for that dude.
I
I
always did.
I never loved his attitude, but it's part of the.
Well, he's just cocky.
It's
He's
part of the.
he's
it's part of
fucking one of
it.
the best grapplers ever.
It's part of it.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And yeah,
I saw even.
he's done a lot. Like all those, like there's so many wrestlers right now. I mean, you don't really follow wrestling, but there's so many wrestlers that are studs, studs in college that came from him.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Funky Ben, right?
They came from him.
Even Masvidal, who's not the most humble guy ever, put out a really nice post about him. Said, "Listen, champ, and whatever I can do, I'm rooting for you." So I thought that was cool.
I think. Listen, most of these guys are good people. I'll be honest. I don't think I've met many bad people in this sport. You know.
Well, you say that there are a handful of guys that say shit that is, even just as a fan, that is so fucking offensive. And again, I'm the biggest free speech guy you'll ever meet. But if I was the guy, I don't know that I could not resort to punching them in the fucking face and losing out on the fight first and everything else. Yeah. It's a handful of people. But then you think about it, is it just a fucking, was that all like the Chael Sonnen stuff? Yeah,
but Chael was, I guess Chael never went over the line, I felt.
Bro,
like.
he called Tito Ortiz's wife fucking...
Anderson Silva's wife.
The only person that ever... Tito likes to say I made money I get my fights by using my mouth. The only person I know that ever got paid by using their mouth was his wife. I mean...
Well,
I mean, listen. I understand what you're saying.
There was ever a time...
But, still his wife, bro. You know what I mean? He said...
Nah,
he did,
that's okay. There you go.
You think so?
Yeah, she's out there, bro.
If someone said... Okay, I see where you're coming from. I get your point. But still...
It'd be different if he disrespected my wife. My wife ain't out there.
Right.
I get
She's
a public figure, too. So you're all game.
I'll give you a little leeway there. Listen.
It's still disrespectful, yeah.
I think all speech is free. It's all protected.
Yes, but there should be repercussions for it, right?
I was going to say, there are a few things some people could say to me where, and I'm not talking about fucking comments on fucking Instagram either, because you'll never see those people. I'm
nice
saying,
calves, buddy.
I'm saying to my face. No, the kid shit. The kid shit. Like, I hope your kids die and shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you said that to my face, I would resort to fucking you up. Yeah. No question about it. But I'm never going to find you on the internet. You know what I mean?
That's the one thing, though.
Yeah.
Well, my kids, I'll do some ignorant shit if you involve my kids.
Yeah, I'll happily spend some time in jail and lose some money for that. Yeah. Happily. Yeah. Because I think at that point it's a necessity, and I did that person a favor because they won't do it again because somebody might fucking shoot them. You know what I mean?
Who's fighting this weekend? Is there fights this weekend or no?
Yeah, there's fight night. Hernandez, I don't know how you say it. Dolidze?
Oh, it's got to be it's got to be
Roman.
Got to be a free fight.
Dolidze?
Yeah. It's got a beard.
He's got a beard.
Yeah, he actually he lived in my condo for a little bit when he was training with Corey.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
But 319's on August 16th.
319. Okay, yeah. And that's Hasmat versus Duplessis.
Yep.
That's an interesting one. Supposedly Hasmat is training with this training lab, which is
wait, maybe it was Hasmat that had the staph infection. Now that I think about it, was it Makachev or Hasmat? It might have been. I forget.
Shamaev. Hamzat Shamaev.
Yeah, maybe it was him that had the staph because that it doesn't make sense. So it was November.
He's training with. It's called the training lab. Coach Cal is the head guy. Like, he's world renowned. Strength coach for wrestling more so, but he's getting into MMA. Like, he's Aaron Pico, Dillashaw, Archuleta, David Taylor, Armand Zazurkian, and Hasmat is training with him. Helen Morales, all these guys are training with him, and supposedly they say Hasmat has to have a guy with him at all times to make sure he doesn't overtrain. So he has a guy making sure he doesn't overtrain, make sure he gets his right rest.
Where is that fight? Is that fight in Dubai?
No, it's in Chicago.
Well, I thought Hasmat was doing a lot of training in Dubai, no?
Yeah, well, he moved to Dubai, but it's in Chicago.
Okay.
Corey Anderson, I don't know if I can, I'm just going to say it anyway, who cares?
Let it rip,
October 3rd, he's fighting.
Is he?
In Dubai.
So he had a big, at no fault of his, he had a big layoff because they were...
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Couldn't get him, they were figuring out, they were fucking merging fight.
Well, they dropped the ball, bro.
Is that what happened?
I think so. I mean, they lost a lot of guys. They lost Pitbull, Aaron Pico. Yeah, I'm just saying, I just feel like they didn't handle the transition very well.
A year, 2 years? How long was it?
What?
They didn't get a fight.
Over a year.
Over a year. Okay. Well, he finally got a fight, and he's obviously defended the belt. Oh no, it was an interim belt, wasn't it?
No. What, this last fight?
It was. He defended his belt.
No fight. It was no belt.
Oh, it was no belt.
He went up to heavyweight.
Oh, right. You're right. Yes, you're right.
This one is at 205 for a belt.
Yep.
And now he beat this guy already.
Yep. What's this guy's name?
Russian dude.
Yeah.
I forget, but he beat this guy already. So, off to Dubai. It's like these fucking.
You're going?
Yeah.
You say, yeah, why? Why do you just don't like being away from your family anymore?
No, I mean, no, I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't like being away from my family. I never did really, but no, I'm down with going. It's cool.
Especially Dubai.
Well, for Corey, it's awesome just because it's Corey. You know what I mean? We have the history and stuff, and but Dubai, dude, Dubai's expensive. Like, dude, when I went to South Africa, you went to a restaurant, you get a banging steak. It was like $30.
Really?
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be like that in Dubai, bro.
No, fuck no, fuck no. How does that? I mean, I'm sure people have questions out there, just like I do. How does that work? If you guys go out anywhere and do your own thing, that's on you. UFC doesn't give you like a fucking budget or nothing like that.
No,
right?
when you fight, UFC gives you a stipend.
Okay.
You know, they give you a stipend.
Okay. I got you. To take your crew out with
Kinda,
you?
but you don't really, you don't add
especially
up.
in Dubai. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Dubai, bro. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I fought there 15 fucking years ago. Right, 15 years ago, and I remember we were in Abu Dhabi, which is right next to Dubai, and I remember going
BJ
out.
Penn, you fought outside, right?
I fought BJ Penn up, and I remember I took Chris Ligori and Mark Henry out to sushi, just three of us. Like not even a lot of sushi. And the fucking bill was $350. I'm like, what? Yo, nuts. And that was 15 years ago. I can't imagine now.
I sat in the Modell's parking lot for you.
Oh God, yeah,
probably for 3 hours because they were having like a parade. The fire trucks were there. You brought home the belt to Tom's River, bro.
Yeah, that was cool.
So I remember, and you had to be exhausted. It was probably the last thing you felt like doing,
dude.
But Kim was kind of heading it up, like giving us updates on where you guys were. And
well, that fucking
you hadn't even landed yet. By the time I was there, he's like, oh, it's still coming through customs.
Yeah, it took forever, customs.
Yep.
That sucked too. I had fucking coach flight on the way back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's what they did back then. They flew me for the press tour. They flew me first class. I'm like, oh, this is dope. And then for the fight, they flew me economy. I'm like, bro, what the hell? But then when you get that champ title, they fly you first class.
Yeah, I bet. I see Connor just passed his first drug test. You see that?
I did see that.
That's big.
Man, don't mean shit.
Doesn't mean shit. But
I mean, it does seem like he wants. He just can't help himself. He likes the attention, you know. You see what Habib said about? That's why Habib's a man, bro.
What did he say?
He was just talking about like how Connor. He's like, I think he needs to change his life, the way he lives, and he's like, you know, like in other words, live more wholesome, I guess. And he's like, because not only will he change his life, he'll change so many other people because people will follow him.
That's true.
You know,
that's true.
And that's kind of
good,
cool.
Good advice.
But I'm saying those two hate each other.
They hate.
And he could talk. And Habib doesn't. He's not like that. I remember Habib's dad was like, Connor can come and stay at our house whenever.
Really?
Come train with us. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Just something. You just have more respect for a human being built like that, I think. You know what I mean? Yeah. And again, how much of it is an act? How much of it is to hype a fight? And how much of it is really the heart and soul of that person? I don't think you'll ever know. You know
I think you will, right? When you're on your lowest, right? When you're on your lowest, that's where we see the real you, right? What was his lowest? When he broke his fucking leg with Dustin, right? He broke his leg with Dustin. He was in there, and what was he saying? Grimy shit.
And he was respectful all the way
up to it. And then the real guy came out.
Yeah.
The real guy came out.
Yeah, you
know what I mean?
You might be right.
Yeah.
I saw a thing, and I know you're going to want exact stats, so Andrew will have to pull this up. And again, you know, obviously you're a big, you're friends with all the Russian guys, and Khabib is kind of the, you know, he's the guy, he's the face of kind of all those guys.
Absolutely.
And he's the best. So I'm not saying this, it's just something that I saw. They were comparing to Poirier at his stage where he is now and who he's fought to Khabib. And I think they said, I might have this wrong, but I think they said Poirier's like on his 15th or 16th fight or something like that. And the last three guys he beat were all like fucking, you know, the best.
Right.
And I think they said Khabib's 15th fight was like against an unranked,
well, he wasn't
no-name
in UFC
guy.
yet.
Yeah, I suppose. You know. But they're just doing a comparison
right. But I think also, I've seen this, I've seen another comparison though. And again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But it said the record of the guys they fought. I think the records of Poirier's guys were not very good.
Okay.
Again, It doesn't matter.
See, I saw like
but
the
you know,
exact
but-
opposite of that,
I know.
but I'm not challenging Khabib's record at all,
No, but
or
this-
his
but
legacy
this is-
at all. I'm just saying.
But this
I
is
saw it.
it's like it's fan talk, right?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
stupid talk. It's just like
I
pound
agree.
for pound.
I agree.
Is fan talk. It doesn't
agree.
mean it means nothing.
I
Really,
agree.
you know what I mean?
Totally agree. It's an opinion thing, right?
Yeah, right.
For me,
And
it's
something
always
you could never-
going to be John Jones, but I'm sure there's a million people, especially now, that are going to disagree with that. You know what I mean?
But will there ever be, like, I don't know, like these undefeated guys? I don't know if there will see many undefeated guys. It's tough, man. There's so many ways to lose. Like the fact that Habib never lost.
agree.
John Jones never lost either. Let's be real. Although some of his fights are pretty close. Although Habib had some close fights too that were that could have been questionable.
The
supposedly.
Khabib fight that impressed me the most, because I think it was a short notice fight, is Iaquinta.
He did great.
He did
Yeah.
great for like a short notice fight, man. He did great. The other one was fuck is his name? Brazilian dude. He jacked, dude. He actually gave Khabib a pretty good run for his money.
Gleason Tebow.
Gleason Tebow.
Yeah,
Yes.
He was
Yep.
huge.
Huge, bro, and jacked.
Dude, I remember I was fighting 55 when he was fighting 55.
yep.
And I'm like, yo, he looked fucking 3 weight classes above me.
But he looked good against Khabib.
Yeah.
And-
I think he might have
and-
taken down Habib once.
A couple times, I think. And for a short, correct me if I'm wrong, that was a short notice fight against
Al.
Iaquinta.
Well,
right?
he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight Ferguson.
Oh,
Right? Ferguson got hurt.
yes.
Remember, tripped over a
Well,
wire.
it was like the fourth time.
and then he was going to fight Max Holloway.
Yep.
And remember, Holloway started like he's cut a crazy amount of weight.
Yeah, and
he
he was,
like
like,
fucking
delusional.
Like,
Yeah,
the way he's
yeah,
talking,
yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
like, "What the fuck's up with him?"
Mm-hmm.
So then that obviously didn't happen, and that's when Iaquinta got the fight. And the only reason Iaquinta got it is because he weighed flat weight. I think
Yep.
like some guys were like 155.5.
Yep.
So they couldn't. You have to fight.
Was
in
that
order to
the
be
fight? I don't
championship
think. I don't think it was the
155.
fight because he looked good. He looked good in there. But there was one fight where Iaquinta was like, "Are they fucking booing me?
Yeah,
Are they
yeah.
fucking booing me? Are you booing
Fuck
me?
you."
Fuck you!" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Dude, I love that guy. I fucking love
He's
that
awesome,
guy.
bro.
He's doing real estate now.
He is.
He's-
Yeah. I see him
Al-
every once in a while, man. Good dude.
You got. Yeah, he's got to come on the show, man. I like Iaquinta.
He is good dude.
I just like the fact that he don't give a fuck, bro. First of all, he stepped in there on short notice, fought arguably the greatest fighter of all time, did well.
Yeah.
You know, got beat, but did well. And then fucking the crowd booed him. Who was that fight against? You remember? And he literally told the entire
Can't
crowd
remember.
to fuck off.
Was it?
I fought my ass off in here. Fuck
Was
you.
it Green?
Bobby Green?
Was it Bobby Green?
I
don't know.
I don't know.
Fucking find this.
But it was great, man. I love that. I like that dude. Iaquinta, come on the show, brother. I wonder if he still trains. I mean, obviously he's a Matt Serra guy.
I would say he still trains. All right, so
What do you got, buddy?
well, you know, UFC is getting into boxing, right?
I did not. Yes, I did know that.
With the
yes,
guy, with
yes,
the
yes,
Saudi
yes.
prince.
Yep. I heard the rumblings. I don't know much about
Well,
it.
yeah, you know the first fight they're putting on though. Canelo versus
Yeah, I knew
Bud
it-
Crawford.
I've heard Crawford.
Terrence
but
Crawford.
Obviously, Canelo is fucking legendary.
Yeah. Well, Crawford is undefeated. He's a little smaller. He's going up. Yeah, but so UFC is getting involved, and they're trying to make it like Zuffa box. You know, Zuffa used to own UFC. Zuffa is actually a Fertitta's company, so they call it Zuffa Boxing. They're calling it, and Dana's been trying to do this for a while. Then COVID happened and stuff like that. But now he's hooked up with the Turk guy, his name Turk Al Samin or something like that. And they're putting on these events, and they're trying to make it like UFC, and they're going after the Ali Act. You know what that is? The Ali Act was made so like no fight, like boxers are never signed to like one promotion. I think because of the Ali Act, they're trying to change it so they can make it where it's like UFC. Boxing is like UFC.
Gotcha. Man, how do you feel about that?
I don't know.
Is boxing kind of dead, or is it only something you watch because of the greats? Like Canelo is a fucking amazing fighter, Triple G. You know what I mean? Like some of these guys, obviously Tyson back in his day. You know, but are all the undercard guys? Is that kind of dead because it's a one-dimensional sport?
What do you mean, like?
I mean, guys that don't have a name, that don't have a record, that don't bring some flashiness to the, you know, like.
I think this, like, you could be a a journeyman fighter in UFC and make a living. I think, and a journeyman boxer. I don't know if you could do that.
The reason I say that is it seems like, and I know you're gonna disagree and correct me, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but just for
you're wrong.
When he started out, Jake Paul was a U2 boxer, right? He brings bigger numbers and bigger crowds and gets bigger paydays than guys have been, fighting and actually hold belts. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he started out as a U2 boxer. He's obviously a boxer now. He's very good now, but. So is boxing dead? When a YouTube guy, probably his very first...
It's definitely... It's not dead. I don't think it'll ever be dead, but it's less alive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It definitely is.
And I mean, the UFC is a big part of that, so it's surprising that he's
Dana's a boxing fan.
He is. He started out as a boxing fan for sure, but it's just...
And to me, I just think there's room for both. Like, I hate when they try to say, oh, but UFC is better than boxing. Brother, it's fucking two different sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just... Like... Our sport is every sport. You know what I mean? MMA is a little bit of everything.
Correct.
But like you got to appreciate the sweet science. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or I appreciate great jiu-jitsu guys. Yeah. I appreciate watching amazing Muay Thai guys. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like to me, like why can't you have both sports?
To me, it seems like startup promotions that want to do what the UFC does or want to recreate the UFC success and want to be in MMA. It seems like they're here today, gone tomorrow. A lot of them.
Well.
There are other sports that Dana's gotten behind. Like I'm not into it; it's not my really my thing. But power slap seems to be growing, right? Now he's getting into boxing. Even like you said, Muay Thai. I would watch just that. Or
he
K1
got into UFC BJJ now.
Yeah,
and they started that. Honestly, I watched the last event and it was fucking great.
Yeah, I dig the
pit.
The pit.
What do they call it? They call it. I forget what they call it. I forget what they call it, but in karate combat, it's the pit. But they call it. Honestly, I almost think like MMA fights might should be because you could like rest on the wall.
Yeah.
There, you can't rest.
Right,
you can't sit there. You know what I mean?
It's not a bad idea, but
that'd be kind of cool.
But my point is like. UFC is the top of that sport, right? It seems like anybody that tries to recreate that kind of fails. Although Bellator was around for a long time, you know what I mean? But it seems like now, what was it? What was the Fight League one that just never went anywhere? World Fight League or whatever it was.
World Series is PFL.
Not that one. Global.
Oh,
something.
that's the one that
never.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I am actually no, seriously, I am.
You told me, yeah.
Working for an event.
Oh,
a new event. It's called Victory Fight League, VFL, I believe.
Okay.
And they're putting on their first event in Times Square outside, and I'm commentating that, and that's actually next Friday.
Oh, get out of here!
Yeah,
get out of here. I mean, I think there's a need for it, right? Because
there's 100% a need for it.
How do these startup, young up-and-comer fighters get recognized at all? Right?
Yeah.
They're not going to start their career in the UFC.
No,
right?
no. That's what you have like Cage Fury, right?
Yep.
That's our local.
It's been around forever, right?
Yeah, pretty long time. Chris Ligori fought in like Cage Fury too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been around for a while. That's probably the biggest feeder on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Ring of Combat was also another one. They're not as prevalent as today, but they still have fights. LFA is another one that has fights. I think Legacy is another one. Like all those are kind of like feeder programs. Like they're all promotions that aren't trying to be like UFC. They're just feeder programs, and we need them, but we also need another big promotion. Like you have PFL, which I guess it's good, but we used to have PFL, Bellator, Strike. You had a bunch of them. I think we need more of them. And the problem is like this PFL guy, the owner, he like wants to like pick fights with Dana. Like, dude, don't do that. That's dumb. He's even talking shit about ONE FC. Like, dude, just stay in your lane. Build your shit. Dana ain't even talking about you.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think that part of Dana's reason for getting into boxing is because he hates fucking Golden Boy so much? What's his name?
De La Hoya.
He fucking
Bob
hates.
Arum. He's not really into Bob
He hates
Arum.
both of those guys, but De La Hoya is.
No, I just think he's always been a boxing guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that. But I bet you his competitive juices are like, hey, let's fucking,
for sure. Well, it pissed him off when De La Hoya tried to cross over into MMA. And,
he did, didn't he?
Yeah,
With Affliction.
Tito.
With Affliction?
I don't know if it was. I think it was his own thing.
Yeah,
but wasn't that the Tito fight?
Tito and Chuck fought.
No,
was that there?
Yes, Tito and Chuck. Yes.
I think
that was.
I think it was Golden Boy. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, Masvidal. That's what Iaquinta fought. When he was saying, "You're fucking booing me,
yes.
You're booing me."
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's. We
fuck,
gotta get him.
Masvidal's good, bro.
Masvidal's very good,
and he won a split decision.
Yep.
Yeah, Iaquinta's tough, man.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I still remember seeing, what's his name? The backyard fights, and I remember seeing Masvidal back when it was on YouTube. Why can't I think of his name?
Kimbo.
Watch Kimbo, but I remember seeing when Masvidal showed up in the UFC, I was like, oh shit! I used to watch him. He used to be, he'd be the little guy, like the warm up fight before Kimbo would fight. You know, Kimbo just didn't have a gas tank.
Yeah, he also wasn't an MMA guy.
Didn't have a ground game either, but
he did. Bro, he fucking took down Ray Mercer.
He did.
You know, it's funny.
Ray
I remember
Mercer is a boxer, but
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he took. I remember.
Didn't he fight Tank Abbott? I think he did.
He did. Yeah. I remember. So I was in UFC at this time. I think I was. Yeah, I was in UFC at the time. The Glory fought the Cage Fury card where Kimbo fought. We just said.
Tank?
No.
Oh.
We just said it.
I don't remember. What did I say? What did I said? Tank.
No,
Kimbo
the guy you
fought.
said.
I was talking about Masvidal being on.
No, did you say? Kimbo fought. What? I said it right. Fuck.
Kimbo's first fight in there, didn't he get knocked out by that guy with the fucking
Not
purple?
in there. I'm talking about this Cage Fury. Oh, Ray Mercer. He fought Ray
you
Mercer.
said
That's what
it.
I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
didn't say it. Yeah.
Kimbo fought Ray Mercer on this Cage Fury card. It was the second or first Cage Fury card in a big arena too. Chris fought. I'm pretty sure Chris fought. I know I was there, and I remember actually I used to get medicals. My medicals done down in Vineland, which is like kind of by like the Cross Keys or whatever. And we would all go down there because we used to be able to get your eyes, your everything all in one spot. It was a pain in the ass to get there. But I remember going down there, and Ray Mercer was getting his medicals.
No shit.
I remember saying, I'm like, man, you better start defending some shots. I was like, I guarantee he's going to be shooting on you. He's like, we got something for that. No, you didn't. Yeah. Ray Mercer was tough, too, man.
Yeah, those boxing guys just never. I mean, there's only been a few. Mercer. Although, didn't Mercer knock out Tim Sylvia?
He did.
He did, right?
In boxing, though, right? Or not? Was it? I don't know.
No, I think it was MMA. I think we got Tim coming on soon, though. I grew up with Tim.
Yeah.
I just saw Tim did Rampage's podcast.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. What
are you looking up, buddy?
No, I was trying to see that. His record. Here we go.
Kimbo?
Yeah.
Who was the other guy? Tony.
Oh, wait, did he not fight?
Who was the boxer that came in and fought?
Wow, that was an exhibition fight, him versus Ray Mercer. That was his first fight. That was his first MMA fight.
No shit.
Wow. And he submitted him with a guillotine.
That's
right, bro. Ray Mercer shot on him.
Yeah.
That's right. And fucking Kimbo guillotined him.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
I remember
man.
that now. Exhibition means that it didn't have to be sanctioned, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Basically.
Yeah.
Now, why is that? Because they're not ranked pros?
I mean, I think
they didn't go medicals. They didn't do drug tests.
Honestly, not ranked. He's oh no. I don't know why they called this. The second one was Roy Nelson. That's an exhibition because that's on the Ultimate Fighter show. I get that. But this was Cage Fury, main event Cage Fury.
Yeah, why would that not be sanctioned?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was considered. But I think that might have been before we had amateur fights. So they just did exhibition, you know?
But again, exhibition just means you don't have to do the medicals. You don't have to be sanctioned by.
I think so, yeah. It's not really on your record either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had one of those, right?
Yes. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's called unsanctioned, what I did. Because that was still sanctioned. It was at a fucking event. Like,
I thought it was in a basement in Bronx or something.
No, mine. Yes, him talking about his.
Oh.
His was at freaking like T-Mobile or some shit. Or not T-Mobile. I mean, where was it? Oh, Atlantic City? I don't think it was Atlantic City. It says Atlantic City. I don't know. Maybe.
Herb Dean's had a couple fights, hasn't he?
Herb Dean fought Forrest Griffin.
He did?
Yeah.
Like late in the career?
Oh, early in Forrest's career.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, MMA or grappling?
MMA.
No way.
Yeah.
Forrest smoked him or no?
I'm pretty sure he beat him. I don't know about smoked him. Yeah.
Herb Dean, I've always thought is a really good ref. I still think he's a really good ref. Although we were just talking about Ben Askren and Robbie Lawler. That might be his worst call ever.
Yeah, but that like I almost don't blame him, and even Robbie didn't blame him. He lifted his arm went down.
Forget.
You know what I mean?
Is that how it happened?
Yeah. He lifted his arm went down.
I thought he gave him the thumbs up. I thought Robbie gave him
He
the thumbs
did,
up.
but then he dude, he looked like he was choking the shit.
I don't
He
see.
lifted his arm. I'm pretty sure he lifted his arm.
I don't remember him lifting his arm. I remember thumbs up, and then he rested his arm, and then I thought Herb Dean called it off.
Maybe I thought he lifted his arm though.
He did look limp, but I mean, you got to be sure if you're going to call that fight. You got to be certain. And he definitely wasn't out. It wasn't even like a flash out. You know what I mean? He was fucking totally there. But again, that's a tough position to be in as a ref, you know?
Why am I not seeing Herb Dean on his record? Maybe I made that up. No, mixed martial arts exhibition record. No, yeah, what the hell?
I didn't hear it, but that doesn't
Bro, I
mean
definitely seen it somewhere. I could have sworn I saw it. Maybe I made that up, guys.
Speaking of Ligori, though, Ligori had some pretty notable, well, at least one. He fought fucking Matt the Immortal, right?
Yep.
And he beat him? He beat him, right?
He did beat him.
That's crazy. I'm a big...
Yeah. He fought him in Brookdale University.
That's right. I think Matt has a podcast. I've been seeing him pop up a lot. Does Matt have a podcast now, or is he just on a lot of podcasts?
Matt who?
Matt, what's his last name?
Oh,
Matt?
yeah, I think he has a podcast.
What's his last name? Why am I drawing a blank? Matt the Immortal. Matt the Immortal what?
Brown.
Mm-hmm. Pretty easy name to remember. Yeah, I've seen him a lot on fucking social media. I don't know if it's his own podcast or he's just been a featured guest on a lot of them.
Yeah, bro. I must have made this up.
I think you created that in your own head.
I just made this up.
Must have been after one of them flash knockouts.
Well, he fought Joe Riggs. Herb Dean fought Joe Riggs.
He did?
Yeah.
Joe Riggs is kind of like one of those guys that's, you know, he's obviously good and he's been around forever, but he also, I think, fought at like fucking heavyweight, didn't he?
He went heavyweight.
Yeah.
205. Like, he went all the way down to like
fought
70.
He's fought a lot of people, but he's never held a title or anything like that, right?
No.
Fought in a lot of promotions. Had a long fight career. I mean, he's definitely a talented fighter. But the story about him fighting, did he fight Nick? He fought Nick Diaz, right?
Yeah, and then they fought.
And then they fought in the hospital after. That's a great story, man. Yeah. That's a great fucking story.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right, pal. We can wrap unless you got something else for us.
That was good, buddy.
Yeah, always a good time with you.
Little sesh.
Our Tuesday bro out sesh.
That's it.
Got nothing else?
Got to eat these mushrooms.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
I seen a way.
Yes, lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm your guy.
But I seen a thing. I follow this site or this on Instagram, and they make a drink out of mushrooms or something. I don't know how they did. There's a way to do it, but like they grind it down. They put lemon on it. They grind it to like the powder.
A drink or a shot? I could do a shot. I'm not drinking a whole drink full of ground up mushrooms.
No, but they put like a fucking cup of sugar mixed with it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it looks like a good drink, and you don't have to eat the mushrooms.
I don't mind eating the mushrooms.
I do.
Really?
Ugh, get stuck in my teeth.
Whenever, buddy. I got a kid-free weekend this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're away. Friday, you're away.
Am I?
You just said you're fucking New York Times Square on Friday, though.
No, it's next Friday.
Well, next Friday. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll figure it out, buddy.
Take care.
Take it easy.
What's up, guys? Make sure you follow us on your favorite podcast platforms. You can find the links in the description below. And if you've enjoyed this episode, hit that like button and share it with a friend. Your support keeps us growing.